Hi Gemini, it's Jo from Angels and Ancestors, and darlings, this is your WTF reading for mid-October. Wow. Yeah, and the table is changing slowly, so the next reading, the late reading for October, will also have a Halloween special at the end of the WTF reading, so kind of watch out for that. Oh, they just dropped out. Okay, we're going to take them. We won't leave them behind. Definitely not. So, Gemini, we've got number 42, which is a 6. I love this card. Netcaster. Preparations come to fruition. Now, I don't know if you can make this out, but here is a little pufferfish. And I used to own a pufferfish. And his name was Puff, and he used to play ping pong with me. So you're casting your net out and you're looking for things that are extra special, for things that are extra wonderful. I've never noticed that before, but I think that that is actually an angel. I think that this is a wing. Wow. And down here you've got a little basket, and it looks like it's full of pearls. Pearls of wisdom, pearls of wealth. Wow. What are you casting your net out for, Gemini? What is it that you want, that you're preparing for as your manifestation comes in to fruition? Wow. Number 38, break it down, it's an 11. We don't break that down any further because that is a prime or a soul number. Many masks, the authentic self. It's time to release the mask. It's time to take the masks off. It's time to understand that if you are netcast, if you are making preparations for things to come to fruition, you need to let go of all the masks that you have for different people. And we all do it, darlings. We all do it, and I'm no exception. So you have one face for the doctor, you have another face for your friends, another face for your family, and they're all little masks that we put on to give us coping strategies. And they are saying, drop the masks, drop the masks, you don't need them anymore. This preparation of things coming into fruition is going to bring things into focus for you, Gemini. Wow, and you got the number 3. I love this little card. The benefactor, grace and generosity. Look at that king as he snuggles up to that little mouse, and he's got wings on as well. So I think he's a fairy king of some sort. But you know, that little mouse is really enjoying that snuggle and that cuddle, and it's almost like the joy and the happiness and the wings flapping is lifting the mushroom out of the ground, and they're going on this beautiful journey with the pink roses. Now, pink roses would indicate that this is the purest of love. And I have to say, I do wonder if there is a pregnancy around you. Is there a pregnancy around you? And this grace and generosity that is coming in would be from an older king, male or female. So king or queen, male or female. Grace and generosity. They're not going to make a big thing of it, but they are going to be mightily generous to you. Take the masks off. You don't need them anymore, darlings. You've done your penance as far as that goes. Having to hide everything and not being able to be your true authentic self. Just get rid of them. People don't like it. Let them move away from you. It means their energy is no good to you. But that energy coming in of the number 3, the waiting is over, my darlings. The waiting is over. So what started your what the fuck for the mid of October. Facing fears and taking your power back. Manifestations and wish fulfillments for Gemini, please. Oh, for goodness sake, put that back down. So there we have your manifestations, your wish fulfillments. Movement and journey, where the fuck you need to be for Gemini. Thank you. Meant that one, didn't I? What's out of their hands? These are flying out. That's reconnecting to your true self and the outcome for Gemini for this week. Thank you. So, my darlings, what started your what the fuck for this middle of October, you have got the Wheel of the Year. Now, this card comes in to tell you to take another look, another perspective at cycles ending and cycles beginning, because luck is completely on your side, and they're saying tread the wheel, don't spin it. Just tread it, just see where it ends up, because at the end of the day, if you spin it out of control, you may miss some vital information, or you may miss something that's really precious. And I'm not even going to say it's the information, but if you spin that wheel, there may be, you'll fast forward so far that the cycles won't catch up with you. So let it cycle out, whatever's coming to a close now and whatever is about to start and going around again, just allow that to happen. So Gemini, facing your fears and taking your power back. You've got the little page of chalices here, who's got that cup in her hand, and she's trying to remind you of a time when you felt like you belonged. A time when you felt loved and comforted. And look, I've never seen this before. You've got a little beaver in here and a beaver's dam working at something, working away. And she's saying, come on, let's go back in time and find that one moment where you felt completely loved and comforted, and bring that energy. You can't bring the moment into the present, but you certainly can tap into that energy. And it could be something that you've left behind, that you put on hold, some sort of art or craft, some sort of maybe baking or cooking, or some sort of sport. But she's saying go and grab that moment in time, it's important. And you know, as I'm saying that, I can just hear Whitney Houston singing, I think it was called That Moment in Time, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was One Moment in Time. But that's what I kept getting in my head. That one moment in time. Go back, grab it, bring it forward, bring the energy of that forward, because that is going to get you to beaver away at what it is that you need to be doing, what you need to be trusting that you have cast the net for, and it is coming straight towards you. So your manifestation, your wish fulfillment, and why it may be fucked. I don't think it's fucked. No, it's not fucked at all. Eight of Pentacles. Here you are beavering away. This is your manifestation. You want to be able to make more money, more time for your loved ones, maybe move into a better job or a promotion of sorts. But here you are beavering away, waiting for that opportunity to come through that open door. You've got the moon, and what they're saying is look at the illumination. Do not look at the illusion. If it appears to be too good to be true, it possibly is. What's in shadow doesn't need to be dealt with, but the illumination does. So just know that if you get an offer come towards you that appears in essence to be good, too good to be true, dig a bit deeper. Dig a bit deeper. So, my darlings, your movement, your journey, where the fuck you need to be. This is my apprenticeship card. This is learning something new. I'm sure you've had this before. Learning something new, adding something to your toolkit, adding it to your belt, taking the time to light the candle of intention, taking the time to see the magic of what it is that you can learn to add to that toolkit. because it is vitally important, no matter how old you are, even though that's a page, there's something that you've lost as a younger person that you really need to reharness. Bring it back in, because if you reharness this, it's going to turn into this. There may be new techniques, new ways of doing things that you need to relearn. But it is going to turn into pentacles for you. Absolutely. What you can do about this situation, Knight of Wands. In comes the Knight of Wands to remind us, yes, the destination is beautiful with that full sun just ahead. But they're also saying to you, enjoy the journey. Slow the pace down and enjoy the twists and the turns that come with a journey that you are now embarking on. So Gemini, what's out of your hands? As soon as I saw this, I thought, oh my goodness, here we go. What's out of your hands is that one person that is like a thorn in your side, and they may come across as having your best interests at heart, but you've made a decision and they're still thumping at you to take something else. You've made your decision to move away. You've made your decision to take a job. You've made your decision to do some new training. You've done. And this person's coming and going, no, don't do that. Have this instead. Tell them to fuck off. You can't stop them from doing that. That's their energy. It's not yours. You are not asking for this. You are not absorbing this. But they just keep coming back for more. And you just need to be very... If you have to be, I would say start being firm with them. But if you have to be bloody rude. Be point blank. And just tell them as it is. No, I've made my choice. That's where I'm going. You can sing your bloody hook. Or fuck off. Whatever suits you best. But yeah, don't take that heavy-handed nonsense from somebody else. It is no good to you. And you're pointing at this Athame because you know that that particular thing can draw down the energy that you need, and it can also help you cut out what no longer serves you. And this person is holding the other one, hoping that you're going to choose theirs, because then they're going to get you to do their dirty work for them. Don't play that game. So, my darling, the Three of Wands, this is you reconnecting to your true self. The waiting is over, darlings. Something is coming in towards you. Some cargo, a person, a project, a plan. It doesn't matter what it is, but the waiting is over. You've waited patiently, and the waiting is finally over. And that's how you're going to reconnect to your true self, is to understand that you don't have to stand on the quayside. You don't have to wait to be able to go and get something. And then your outcome, in comes the Ace of Wands to tell you that the skies are parting, the sun is shining, and it is... Sorry, darlings, my thought thread just went completely blank. You are drawing energy down that wand in order to ripen off those beautiful sweet cherries. And they're saying all of those cherries of yours, this is your Ace of Wands. This is your new beginning around projects, plans and people, around passions, around desires, around what it is that you really want. And that's why you've got this King or Queen in this card, because they're saying the benefactor is there to support this wish that you're going to have fulfilled. At the bottom of the deck, what's hidden from you? At long last, the Two of Pentacles. You've been juggling for some time. And, you know, it's everything, isn't it? It's finances. It's getting the work-life balance right. It's about those business deals, those contracts. All of that. You just seem to have been fucking juggling. And all of a sudden you can see the skies are clearing up. At long last you can put your foot on the ground and bring those pentacles, maybe investments, towards you and back down to earth. It's a nice reading, Gemini. So let's ask the angels and the ancestors for some knowledge, wisdom and guidance. For Gemini. Okay, I was thinking they were going to be tight. They're just jumping out. They're just jumping out. Anything else for Gemini? Yeah, one last one. Okay, my darlings. So let's pick these up in line. That was your first one. High Priestess. Harness mystic powers. Understand your intuition, the going within and finding your inner self. Wise One. Grow within your current situation. Look, you've got the Alpha Wisdom. You've got the Crescent Moon for the Goddess. You've got the Crow, who is especially wise. That gorgeous creature who's telling you to grow within your current situation. Medicine Mother. Honour your inner knowing. Now look at that. You have got the High Priestess, harness mystic powers. You've got honour your inner knowing, balancing between your current situation. Gemini, you've got Eagle, see from a higher perspective. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. And Fire Guardian, ignite your passions, my darlings. Ignite your passions, Gemini, wherever you are in the world. Please be safe and I will catch you in the next reading. Bye for now.